Hey guys, Swordbrain here today, bringing you guys another YouTube video. And today's YouTube video is about a topic that I thought was pretty straightforward, but after a few comments I began to doubt myself. And this topic is, of course, who is stronger, Classic Sonic or Modern Sonic? Now, of course I didn't think Classic Sonic was even close to as strong as Modern Sonic, but there was something that kept saying, what if they're right? What if Classic Sonic is comparable to Modern Sonic? So I decided to play Sonic Generations and Sonic Forces back to back. Now, for this video I'm going to be mainly focusing on Classic Sonic because he appeared in more games, but I will mention the avatar later on. So yeah. Now, after about 10 hours, slow, I know, I played through both of these games back to back, studying and writing down each and everything that says anything about Sonic power scaling and lore. And thanks to my more in-depth and more analytical view while playing through these games, this time I have found a lot of information that I will make into a different video for the future. But for now, let's focus on the task ahead of us. So let's start off with Sonic Generations. Okay, so Sonic Generations is an interesting one. So first of all, it's 100% of a fact that Sonic can restore reality without the help of Classic Sonic. Why do I say this? Well, if you play through the game, the first level shows Classic Sonic running in his normal world before the Time Eater destroys everything, and then the very next level has Sonic restoring Green Hill Zone on his own. So, yeah. Now, I understand that Tails says that when the Sonics travel through time, they restore it. However, Tails is basically implying that the only way for the areas to get restored is by both Modern Sonic and Classic Sonic doing it together. However, this isn't true, as Modern Sonic demonstrates being able to do this himself with restoring Green Hill Zone all by himself. But regardless of if you think Classic Sonic can reach these insane speeds, that doesn't mean anything. The only thing that this would mean is that Modern Sonic is even faster than I thought he was. So yeah, now it's time to talk about Super Classic Sonic and Super Modern Sonic. Now this whole thing ties back into the Sonic having the ability to share his energy with people. Because while they were transforming, Classic Sonic was confused at what was taking place, while Modern Sonic knew exactly what was going on. So yes, this is an example of Sonic sharing his energy, and don't give me that, you're just assuming he has the ability to share his energy. No, I'm not. It's literally the main gimmick of Sonic Advance 3. So yeah, it's not something I just assume. Now on to our last point, and it's Classic Sonic could barely move an inch in the air. Now this was while he was attempting the air boost, I think. And Classic Sonic could barely move at all. At this time, he wasn't even able to do a homing attack. And just a quick side note, this is what Sonic is capable of doing in Sonic Adventure 1. See the difference? So, yeah, now we're done with Sonic Generations. So, yeah, let's go on to Sonic Forces. Now, if this was 2016, back before Sonic Forces was released, and Sonic Generations was the only game that had Classic Sonic in it, I would legally be able to call you a retard for thinking Classic Sonic could compare to Modern Sonic. Because even if you say that the Super Forms have infinite power, Modern Sonic still has a higher base power than Classic Sonic, so he would still be stronger. However, Sonic Forces exist, and ever since its release, that law was abolished, because in Sonic Forces, Classic Sonic does a bunch of things that seem to scale to Modern Sonic. But do they? Well, let's find out. Now, our first feat is Classic Sonic one-shotting Chaos Zero. And now, all of these cutscenes are really weird because these clones are stated to be as strong as the original multiple times. However, Shadow is able to one-shot himself, so does that mean Shadow is stronger than himself? Nah, but the ending of these cutscenes are still possible. Well, let's look at it like this. See, Classic Sonic and Tails teaming up, they would be able to beat Chaos Zero without a problem. Like, Tails was able to beat Chaos 4 all by himself. So, yeah, this cutscene could have worked out if Tails helped. But also the argument could be made that, yeah, Classic Sonic is stronger than Chaos Zero. Honestly, he probably can beat Chaos Zero. Chaos Zero wasn't really anything special. However, if Adventure Sonic couldn't one-shot Chaos, neither could Classic Sonic, and you could also make the argument that Classic Sonic was going for killer intent, while Adventure Sonic wasn't. But now it's time to talk about the one moment in Sonic Forces that on initial viewing made me really think that I may have downplayed Classic Sonic. Because just off a quick glance, it would seem like this moment would show that Classic Sonic has some comparable feats. And of course, I'm talking about the Egg Dragoon fight. And on my second playing of this game, coming from a pure power scaling mindset at first, I thought this was a legit moment of Classic Sonic doing something that could scale to modern Sonic. But then you look at it and realize, wait a second, this is a really weak version of the Egg Dragoon. And I'm not kidding.
But Swordbrain, Eggman stated that this robot only lost 10% of its power, so it's not really that big of a difference.
That's where you're wrong, and even Tails said Eggman was lying. There's much more to why this machine lost a lot more than just 10% of its power, and here's why. See, the original Egg Dragoon wasn't actually a monster at all. It was basically just really weak. And on a basic technical level, we have to first get into everything that this Egg Dragoon can't do that the Egg Dragoon in Sonic Unleashed could. Now, first of all, the little rocket arm thing had no lightning. Next, the machine gun didn't fire even close to as fast as the original machine gun. Next, this Egg Dragoon didn't have any ice powers. And finally, the Egg Dragoon didn't have any of the many shields that the original Egg Dragoon had. And even with all of that, the Egg Dragoon didn't even have its main energy source, aka the thing that made the Egg Dragoon powerful in the first place, Dark Gaia Energy. This robot isn't anything special, and I mean, with everything I just said about the Egg Dragoon, it just gets even worse because this thing is in horrible condition. So I'm guessing Eggman meant that, yeah, this Egg Dragoon did lose 10% of its power, but it also was 10% of its original power without the Dark Gaia energy. And though it lost a little bit of its original energy, it evidently lost a lot of its defensive capabilities because this thing could barely fly. So yeah, this Egg Dragoon is pretty weak. So now, we're not completely done with Classic Sonic, but I do want to take a quick break to talk about the custom hero. Now, of course, he is stronger than the average Sonic citizen, however, that doesn't really mean too much. Honestly, I think his most impressive feat was him defeating the massive multi-armed battle mech. It's by far the strongest thing that he fought on his own, and granted, it wasn't because of the Avatar's physical abilities. However, it's still impressive that he was able to defeat this thing. So yeah, like I said, it's his best feat. And with that, I think I should talk about his fight with Infinite. Now, Infinite is an idiot. Don't worry, I'll make a video on it later. But trust me, it's blatantly obvious that Infinite is an idiot. Like, he literally walks away after the Avatar stops one of his illusions. If that doesn't show you how stupid Infinite is, I don't know what will. But throughout this entire fight, it was obvious he was holding back. Like, the entire fight, Infinite never summoned a single clone of anyone. He just spawned a bunch of guns. And on top of that, the Avatar was starting to get scared after Infinite pushed him once and summoned a few guns. Compare that to when Infinite fought Sonic for the second time, where this time Infinite was shooting energy blasts, summoning clones, and using anti-gravity abilities. So yeah, it's pretty clear Infinite was holding back against the Avatar. And now it's time to get back to Classic Sonic, because this final point is for both the Avatar and Classic Sonic. And not to call anyone out or anything, okay, this is totally a call out, Playerback772. So basically, Playerback772 thinks that the Avatar in Classic Sonic can boost. No, they can't. They can't boost without modern Sonic. I mean, just look at the Avatar's entrance when Sonic is fighting Infinite. The Avatar uses his grappling hook. And I'm sorry, but I don't care what you think. You have to agree that one of the strongest and fastest techniques in the entire Sonic franchise would not be outclassed by a grappling hook. If the Avatar could boost, he would have done it to save modern Sonic. It's obvious. And with classic Sonic, I don't really need to go in depth about him. Just show me a single time in Sonic Mania Adventures where he uses the boost. Yeah, it doesn't happen. And don't give me the,
But the sword, Brian, it isn't canon to the video games.
no, this was stated to be the stuff that happened after Sonic Forces. That'd be like saying, Infinite's backstory isn't canon because it's in the comics. So, yeah. Now, what did we learn? Well, we learned that if you look at these events in the quickest, most unanalytical, highball, cookie-cutter way, then sure, it's understandable that you would think classic Sonic is as strong as modern Sonic. However, if you look at the games for a minute, you would realize that they're not even comparable. But it always comes that time of day, and I have to say, bye!